One really important thing about surf fishing on the Oregon coast is learning how to read the waves. I got a report from a few people too, actually, about them getting knocked down by sneaker waves here on the Oregon coast. When you guys are surf fishing the Oregon coast, the most important thing is to watch the waves. You have to monitor it. Like today, I've been monitoring the surf for about a good 3-4 days before I head out. It's pretty calm right now. The prediction was 2 to 4 feet, which is fishable. It's not bad. There are many websites, apps you can check out. You know, it's best to be safe. What you're looking for is waves between, 2 to 5 feet, 6, 7, 8, that's a little too rough. 10 foot, I think you got a death wish. So anything 2 to 5 feet, I would say is relatively safe. You can go out, and you should always watch the ocean. Don't ever turn your back. And if you can, you always wanna bring a partner so they can help keep an eye on you. And if you're fishing with a partner, stay close together. The Oregon coast is pretty dangerous, okay? There's no doubt about that. There's a lot of sneaker waves. The wind is sometimes pretty high. The surf is really rough. I mean, there's rocks all over, as you can see here. Two things: you have to watch a swell report all the time. Check websites or Soul Spot, Magic Seaweed, swellinfo.com, plus lots of other sites. Number two, you should always be alert when surf fishing here on the Oregon coast. Keep your eye out to the ocean. Keep your head on a swivel. Always be alert. The other thing that I highly recommend is you get a waders, a chest waders, and you want to get one with a boot in. Don't get the stocking foot, because the stocking foot, sand, and sometimes, other sharp objects can get inside the boot and cut you. So always get one with the boot in, like these here. And you always want to have a belt. The belt acts as another safety precaution, so that way if you happen to slip and fall, the water won't get inside, down to your foot. At the same time, you can stack a lot of stuff. It acts as a kangaroo pouch, so you can put all kinds of stuff in here, like I'm doing right now. So that way it keeps you mobile. You don't have to carry a lot of stuff. All right. So waders, definitely a must. For rod size, I use a 10-foot salmon rod. This is a Cabela's Tornado Trail IM8, rated heavy, up to 2 ounce. The longer rod just lets me cast further, and it's going to let me cover more water, while at the same time it's going to help keep the line above the surf. All right. You can use like an 8-foot, 9-foot, 10-foot. I just prefer the 10-footer. This one is pretty light, it's super sensitive, and it's the one I recommend. Okay, so let's talk about reel now. All right, so people ask me, what is the best spinning reel for surf fishing? Well, there's no easy answer, because obviously we have so many different personal preference. I mean, what I like, it's going to be different from what other people like. So, that's pretty obvious. So it's hard to say what is the best reel for surf fishing. So let me show you what reel that I like to use. By far and large, this is definitely my favorite reel to use for surf fishing. This is a Shimano Stratic 4000. Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus 4000. It just came out last fall. And it's just a phenomenal reel. It is ultra smooth. It's just amazing. For those who own CI4 Plus, FB. You know what I'm talking about. This is just one amazing reel. The smoothness of it is just unmatched. It comes in at 8.1 ounce. So again, probably the lightest size 4,000 reel on the market. Just amazing. And drag, well, we all know about Shimano drag. You know, they're top notch. So this is the reel that I use for surf fishing on the Oregon coast. I have 30-pound braid on here. Just amazing. Of course, if you prefer a bait caster type, this is my bass reel. This will work too. This is a Shimano Corrado 201 HG 7.2 to 1 gear ratio. It has X ship, so good for cranking. If you like this kind of reel, of course that will work too. So the best answer is to choose a reel that you are comfortable using. You don't want to choose a reel, you know, because somebody else is using it, or, you know, somebody else saying, you know, this is the best reel you should buy. If you buy other reel, then that's dumb. Well, no, just go with what you like, you know. Don't listen to people. If you pick up a reel and it, you know, you spin it and it feels good, use it. So bait caster, if you like that, that'll work too. This is another one. Another spinning reel by Penn. This is Penn Battle 2 2500, 50-pound braid on here. This works really well too. Very smooth, very good drag. 15-pound braid already. This will work too. Penn and Shimano are the two reels that I use the most, because I've used them many years before, especially in Alaska fishing for salmon. I use a lot of Penn. I used nothing but Penn back then, catching salmon and halibut. So I love Penns. Okay, so this is 2500 model, and if you want to go even cheap, this one is about $70 to $90, depending on where you got it. I think I got this for about $85, something like that, when it first came out. This one is also pretty decent. This is within most people's budget. Shimano FX 2500 FB. I use this for freshwater and saltwater. I've caught a lot of surf perch with this. Okay, for under $20, this is a really good reel. I got it on Amazon, I think. This has 15-pound braid on it, and so what you're looking for basically is the reel size. It's gonna range. I use anywhere from like a 2,000 up to a 5,000. So, you know, just for reference, Penn and Shimano, their size is very similar. Okay, this is 5,000 here. I used this before. It works really well too. So, and for capacity, you want about 150 yards of about, you know, let's say 20-pound braid. Okay. So any of those size, roughly you want about 150 yards of 20-pound braid. You can use 15 too. It's really up to you. I just prefer the bigger braid, because I use a 2 ounce and I use 15-pound braid before and snap while casting. So yeah. So again, my go-to reel, Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus, 4,000 with 30-pound braid. Very light, very smooth, and it casts a mile. Okay, guys. All right. Next video, I will talk about terminal tackle. Okay. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Tight lines.